Welcome back everyone, thanks for joining me for another video. As you well know, yesterday as it happens to be, I reviewed the new cider that was on Perfect Draft, which is Kopparberg Strawberry and Lime Cider. And today we are going to do a comparison with the bottle. So I got a bottle in ready, there we go. Yeah, so we're going to compare the two, and I will get into the conversation of is it really worth the extra money, because it does work out. I would say it's working out at least 50p difference to a 500ml bottle. So you can get 12 of these out of a keg, and I think with your keg return, if you're taking your keg, take into account your keg return and what you would pay generally for this, it's working out about 50p difference. If you are getting the massive, if you're getting the discount as well when you order these kegs, and you compare that to 3 for £5.50 that you can get these for, it's still working out about 50p difference. So is a 500ml glass from the keg worth 50p more than a 500ml bottle? That is what we'll find out. But what I'm going to do now is pause the video. I'll go and do a pour of the keg version, which incidentally is set at 4 degrees. This one has come out the fridge at 5 degrees, and then we'll come back and I'll do a pour of the bottle, and then we'll take it from there. So back in a tick. So we're back. There we go, a straight pour. There was about a finger ahead that has just dissipated and disappeared, as it does with the cider. So that's from the PD. We've got exactly the same glasses, so there we go. There can be no kind of a favouritism. Let's get Kopparberg Strawberry and Lime Cider out the bottle into a glass and see what we get. Wow, straight away, there is a massive difference to me from what I'm seeing here, whether it's just the light. But there we go. Did build a head up. That went instantly. Look, to me, oh, is there or not? I don't know. To me, I think there's a big difference in colour. The PD one certainly seems a lot more red than the bottled one. If I just hold that up, there we go. That's the Perfect Draft one. And that one, there is a massive difference. This looks very, very wishy-washy. That's just a slight pink sort of looking cider. That looks a lot more redder for me. Carbonation in the Perfect Draft one. We've got some chill haze there. Is very minimal. There's certainly not masses going up there, but there is a nice amount. The bottled one definitely looks busier. It has died down a little bit, but it definitely looks busier. But there is a massive difference in colour. There really is. I know you might think, well, no, there isn't, but surely you can see that. So let me go in with the Perfect Draft Kopparberg Strawberry and Lime Cider. Give it a sniff. Yeah, as I said yesterday, massive strawberry aroma. And it does smell sort of like fresh strawberries. Does have a sweet edge to it. I did say you do get a little bit of a, right in the background, a little lime zinginess, but it's pretty much all strawberry, a little zing of lime. You don't really pick any apple up in this. So let's go in on the nose on the Kopparberg bottle Strawberry and Lime. My God, worlds apart. The strawberry is there, but you really need to sort of sniff that. You really need to take a bigger sniff on that to get that for me. Yeah. The strawberry is definitely there more in the PD one than the bottle. You could say you get the lime, but it's very faint. I think that overall the whole aroma is a lot more faint from the bottle than the PD one. So let's go in, taste the PD Kopparberg Strawberry and Lime Cider. Cheers. Ooh, do you know what now as well? I said it yesterday. On the taste, you get strawberry. There is a lime flavour in the background that you wouldn't necessarily massively pick up. I did say you get it in the video, and you do, if you know it's there. And it just leaves a little zesty sort of zing on the back end. But what I am picking up more in this, I would say, is more apple, believe it or not today. I'm really picking up the apple cider element in this beer more now. It is sweet. I'm not going to say it's sickly sweet. I did put a video up as well before I uploaded the original video, but I drunk almost 3 pints in about half an hour, and I found it quite sweet then. I found it a bit overpowering, but initially to start off with, yeah, it's sweet, but I wouldn't say it's too much. So let's dive in on the bottle Kopparberg strawberry and lime. I can't believe the difference in colour. There's definitely a difference. Definitely a difference in body. You wouldn't think that. We go in again. This is tricky. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, that has more aroma. It's certainly got more sort of weight to it, bigger in body. This doesn't taste watery, but the body is definitely more watery in this. The flavours are there, but not punching you in the face. The strawberry in the PD one is full on like real strawberries. It really does sort of taste of strawberries. Fresh strawberries, if you like. This one, to me, doesn't taste so strawberry. It's there, but I would say maybe you get a bit more of the lime. You're picking up the lime a little bit more maybe in the bottle one, but I would say that's because the strawberry isn't so punchy. Now that might turn out to be a better thing, because maybe it's sort of counteracting that sweetness that you get from the other one, from the PD version. I think you do get that apple cider element in it. Bear with me, I'm going to be filled up with gas after this one. Yeah, definitely a difference. For me, there's definitely a difference. For me, the PD Kopparberg, punchier on the aroma, better body. It certainly feels a little bit more weighty, less carbonated. That's something I didn't actually pick up on, but or mention. Oh, but yeah, massive difference in carbonation. Pardon me. That's got more of the carbonation of a can of Coke. You drink that, it's hitting you and filling you up straight away. So yeah, more punchy on the nose, a better body, less carbonation in it, punchier tastes, and yeah, to me, pardon me, a better drinking experience. A better drinking experience. The one possible downside is possible for the PD Pro one, because it has that bigger strawberry flavour, it maybe feels like it's sweeter because the lime maybe doesn't cut through. Maybe this could be just be, but maybe the lime to me doesn't maybe cut through the strawberry on the PD one like it does on the bottle. And for me, when that lime's cutting through, it's maybe taking the edge off the sweetness. So it's a little bit of a tricky one. That might come down to personal taste, but for me, the Perfect Draft Pro Kopparberg, there is a difference. I genuinely think if not, cider's a tough one to compare and say what is better and what isn't, because they're funny sort of drinks, but I do believe there is definitely a difference there. And I do think the PD version is better than the Kopparberg out of the bottle. Now, is it worth 50p difference to that quantity? No. Do you know what? This is going to come down to personal preference, maybe financial reasons, but it's a better drinking experience, PD, than that. Is it worth the 50p? To me, to get that better drinking experience, I think that's worth 50p more. But if you are drinking this and you are just having a session and you're not thinking about the beer or you're not thinking about the cider, I would pick up the bottled version of Kopparberg. Like I say, at best, either way, at best, you are looking about 50p difference in a 500ml sort of glass bottle, whatever. If you want the best experience and you're not just caning it, chucking it down your neck like you don't give a shit, I would definitely go for PD. If you're a sensible drinker and you just enjoy it and you want the best possible experience at Kopparberg, buy the PD one. If you're having a barbecue, you got mates coming round and you're not even going to think about what you're drinking, buy the bottle. So there you go, there's my comparison. The winner for me is Kopparberg on Perfect Draft, as most of the time the kegs tend to be. But is it worth it? That's going to come down to your circumstances, the time, when you're drinking it, the reasons you're drinking it, what you're doing when you're drinking it. But yeah, better experience, go for PD keg. Chucking it down your neck, don't give a shit, get the bottles. That's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Gone on for 13 minutes. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.